should be able to make money off of it. Even if it's not, you still leave the website up for at least a month. Because business it could be slow. You never know.
So, so pretty much you're gonna buy for like the first month. Then from there, it's so like you should just earn money from there, right?
You should earn money before the 14 days is up for your
But
free
how like,
trials. So
but here's the thing: how do people gonna know like your stores right there? Because like, it's so many stores are out there, you know.
yeah, that's why you have to have like a catchy domain that everybody types into the browser. That way it'll pop up right away and people will go to your website.
But usually when it pops out, it's mostly like the most used one, pretty much. That's how it works.
The most what?
It's usually the most used website that pops up first. Like
Not
once I type
exactly
in,
because, well, I mean, yes and no. Where the heck did my freaking, where did it go? Freaking, where did that go?
where the F go? I like that one. Where the
So
ho
where'd
go?
the app go?
Oh, the at.
Yeah, the app. I was using AliExpress and now it's just gone.
What Samsung do you
Oh,
have?
jeez. I pre-ordered the S9 Plus, so it'll be here in 14 days.
The what?
13 days. S9 Plus.
S9
Like,
Plus.
I
Which one
have
do you
the
have?
S8.
What you have now? Oh,
S8.
S8.
And my goodness, this S8 can do everything. I love my S8.
Is the like
It is
does it is it
all
charging?
screen.
Is the charging good for it or
Yeah, Samsung may have like one of the best battery lives. It's
no? They
better than
don't.
way better
No,
than
they don't.
iPhone.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not the
Because
one
they
I
got
have. Because
which
my
Samsung do you have?
the Samsung the Samsung Grand Prime over here.
Grand Prime?
Yeah,
Never heard of that.
that's because where you live they
The
don't have it.
Galaxy. Samsung's Galaxies usually have their best equipment in it because that's their number one top phone. Anything that's like a knockoff version of it won't be the top of the line product.
This
Like the
one
fastest, the best camera and everything else, and the best battery.
this one isn't a top off. I actually bought this from the Samsung itself. Like it has its own like little store where I live. Got it from there.
Yeah, I know. Samsung, they sell Samsung products and everything else. Okay. The
I'm
top
gonna make
phone is
I'm
gonna,
gonna make my website like that. That just gave me an
let
idea.
me, let me put it like this. All right, so the top phones from each company, every company makes multiple phones except for Apple. They only make iPhone. But the top companies, they make multiple phones. LG makes multiple phones. Samsung makes multiple phones. Their top phone will be the Samsung Galaxy S series, not the J series, not the Grand Prime. None of those would. That would be like buying like a Samsung notebook laptop because all it can do is only a certain thing on there. You can't really do much else on your notebook. But if you get a regular Samsung computer that freaking can run everything, then that's a better brand. You get what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
not a better brand, but it's a better version of the same brand. Now with the Galaxy, I've had a Galaxy since the S3, where you were able to touch backs and transfer data over. Um, right now I use power saving mode and it lasts me all day.
Oh
They
yeah, I have
also have
that.
performance mode on, and
Mine's
then they got
stupid.
ultra power saving mode, which can boost the battery up to like uh, I think like 3, 4 days of battery life, and it's not using like anything except the black and white screen. But It still has a really good battery for doing that many days before it cuts off. That, and with every Android phone, you can turn your phone into a developer phone. I've already done it with this S8.
How much you
So I got
pay
my
each?
developer options.
How much you pay each month for that phone?
Uh, I go through T-Mobile, so I got the jump program, so I could jump to every new phone within the next like 3 months. So with this one, I'm paying on more than one thing on there because I got the watch and I got the VR headset. I'd have
Alright,
to see the bill, just what I'm paying separately on it, but it would probably be like, if you got a new phone, it would be like 100 something, at least like maybe like $100 even, because you're paying for the line and then you're paying for the new device, and then it goes from there.
per month?
Yeah. When you pay for the line is like 40 bucks. When you pay for the phone, it would be like 100 altogether, like 110 or something like that. Mine is 140 because I got all the accessories with it. And T-Mobile, you only pay sales tax. So for the S9 Plus, or no, for the S9, it was zero down. So I could just get the phone for $0. And then the S9 Plus was also zero down for me. Usually, if you wanted to pre-order the brand new S9 Plus or the S8 Plus, it would be like $100. The S9 Plus is $120, but I was eligible to put zero down on it and only pay the shipping because it's gonna ship to the house, which only costs $7. T-Mobile is pretty good because they also give you Netflix too. I think if you have a certain amount of lines.
Okay, let me see. Let me see this S9 real quick.
It's got the new Dragon something chip in it, which makes it extremely fast,
The
faster
hell?
than the S8. They got you saw the emoji thing that they could do on the iPhone X, right? They got
Nobody.
that on
No,
the
I
S9 now.
I didn't see it
Okay, well,
because iPhone
it's
sucks.
got,
No
well, you got
offense.
yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, you got the face scan, right?
Oh
On
yeah,
your,
so when you
on
get
your
locked
Galaxy.
up, they can just recognize you by using the phone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. The face scan is a lot more into it. So when you use your camera and you take a selfie with it, you can make your face an actual emoji, and you
Okay,
can
that's just
actually
stupid.
use its facial ex you can use its facial expressions, and the emoji will actually talk and everything, just like how it
That
was in the iPhone X trailer. That was like the biggest thing for the iPhone X. That was Now Galaxy has it for their S9. They don't have it for the S8. S8 came, if you pre-ordered the S8 or the S8 Plus, you got a free VR headset, a brand new one. The S9 is a little bit, it's got more screen than the S8, just by a little bit. Um, they changed the um, fingerprint scanner to on the bottom of the camera because people were putting their finger and pressing on the camera and putting smudge marks all over their camera and stuff, so they didn't like that, so they changed it. So it looks a little bit different now on the back. Those are really like the only things that I know that changed on the S9. Other than that, I think it's the same as the S8. Nothing too big. But I found something extremely cool that you could do with only Android phones. You could turn them into developer phones.
yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see all the GPU and everything on your screen. You can see the screen updates. It's for Android Studios, so pretty much, remember I showed you that app that I put on my phone?
Yeah,
It was called Test App 1. I
yeah.
did that with the developer options, but I also had to download Android Studios to my computer and make an app with those types of functions and put it on there. So I can add the debugging issues and everything through the developer options, but I'm still figuring that stuff out as I go. Eventually we'll be able to, like if the store is up and running, we'll be able to make an app and fund the app to like where it'll be like a good game, maybe you charge $1, or maybe you can create the next biggest social media app and that'll be worth billions. But it all takes time and coding and everything else,
That's gonna take like around a month, probably more than a month.
just like a game does. Yeah, but I would recommend getting a Galaxy S series, not a J or not an off-brand Galaxy. Even
A,
if it's like the
a
Edge,
Galaxy
the Edge is
S.
still
Wait,
really
what?
Samsung Galaxy S series,
Oh,
because that's the top of the line phone. So even if it's like an older Galaxy, like an S6 or S7, it'll still be better than your Grand Prime or whatever it is. And it's also got the Edge too. So you'll have your Edge apps. Um, you'll be able to use a VR headset, which um, I'll be selling my VR headset only because they gave me a free one and they changed the port on the S8 and the S9. So I can't use the S8 on my old VR headset. I had
holy
to get a
sh!
whole new charger because they got a brand new USB. I think it's called USB-C C port, something like that. It's supposed to not be able to break as easily as um, your PlayStation 1, because that's been the Android core for the longest.
So I'm looking at the website right now. It says Samsung Galaxy S8 Midnight Black, 64 gig, $0 today, $29 per month. How do I?
What service do you have?
Uh,
Was that the S8 or the S9?
the S8? What it? Huh, hang on, it's loading. S8.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much I don't put any money down, but I'm still paying the $30 per month, right?
It depends on your carrier. I don't know who you have. You have
My carry.
T-Mobile, you got Sprint, you got AT&T.
Most
Who do you have?
likely I have T-Mobile. Most likely.
How do you not know?
Because I don't pay attention to that stuff, okay? I don't.
Okay. Well, look on the back of your phone. Like, take it out of the case and look at it. That
Hang
should
on.
tell you.
You gotta wait till I die.
You're playing a game right now.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but then I thought if I can like just sacrifice an hour of my freaking time just to make a website real quick, then I could play all the games that I want
Do
in
it.
the world, and I'd never
Like,
have to do
just,
anything
let's
else
do
in
it.
my
Let's
life.
do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's do it.
That, and I would be the first kid to ever get a Lambo in my
What do you mean,
grade.
first kid? The hell?
In
Bro,
my grade. In my grade. Like where I came from.
it says Samsung. Open it. Open it. Or for the battery.
No, not. Well, actually, no. You can't open the S8. Never mind. I don't know if
Well,
you can open
the
yours and
little
it'll say on
the little
the SIM
card
card.
says T-Mobile.
Oh, well, if you have T-Mobile, I definitely recommend getting the Jump program. So you can upgrade within the first 6 to 3 months. And if you were an Ultra Jump member program, you don't have to wait even that long. I think
No, they're not gonna
like you
want to
can
spend
only,
all that money on me.
it's not even that much money. I think it was what, $2 when I paid for the Jump program when it first came out. I don't know what the price is now for it. I think it's like an extra $2 a month or whatever they had. But it's worth it because I get to upgrade the phone. As long as the phone is not damaged, there's no water damage, the screen's not cracked, then you can
Yeah,
upgrade.
then I'm definitely not gonna be able to get it.
Oh, if you paid like what, your screen's cracked or something?
Like, it's not cracked. It's just like, like yeah, at the bottom it's cracked, but not like a lot. Like not a big crack.
Hmm. Did you pay off that phone already?
I don't think so.
How long have you had it for?
Like last year. So most likely it's not paid off.
Yeah, it's usually it's like a 2-year contract to pay off phones, but depending on how much that phone actually was when you got it, that'll determine how much. Well, actually, how much was it when you got it?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I was a kid at a candy store, okay? I'm like, ooh.
I don't like iPhones at all.
Their charges
All
break
iPhones are the
easily.
same. I wasn't even talking about that. The battery life, it'll tell you that it's at like 30% and then it'll just die on you.
Oh yeah. That's
That and the fact that it's so like basic where you can't even customize your own phone. Everybody has the same exact phone. Um, there's like nothing you could do. It's so limited to what you can do compared to an Android.
the only thing I like about it is their storage. It's so big. No homo.
You can upgrade the cloud, but
I
then
did. I
again,
bought an SD card, but it's not helping.
oh, yeah, I was gonna say, iPhone, they can't even have SD cards.
I might make a deal with my mom. It's either buy me a new phone like that, or just buy me shoes.
You might be able to get out of your old phone,
Maybe.
but like I said, maybe you should go for something cheaper that'll match your phone to where you wouldn't have to pay that much. Yes, it is still kind of new, but yes, it is an all-screen phone. But the 6 and the 7 were pretty good too. I like both of them. I had the Edge 7 and I had the regular 6, but the Edge is, I mean, people barely use it. I mean, they have some apps on here that you can put as like your favorite app so you could just access it with just the Edge tap button. But other than that, um, it's really not much use out of it. And I'll probably end up selling my VR headset for it for like 30.
There you go. You're just buying stuff and you selling it, man. That's what we do now.
No, I told you I got 2 VR headsets.
Oh yeah.
I bought one for my S6 and my S7. So those, I was able to use the VR with those 2 phones. It also works with the S5 and then the Note 5 and the 5.5. So it works with all those phones. But as soon as I get the S8, they changed the port on the bottom. So it doesn't plug into my old VR anymore. So they had to make a new VR. And then they gave it to everybody free and it comes with a controller. Oh, it's like a little Wii remote, but it's also got a touchpad on it. Which the VR games are epic. You can listen to your music and it takes you on a virtual journey. You can watch Netflix while laying down on the wall. You can watch Hulu. You can watch Facebook videos in a movie theater. Or you can watch them on the moon. And then you just look over and you can see Earth. and you look behind you and there's more craters and rocks and everything, and it's just amazing. All the games for VR are pretty fun. They even got virtual social media. And Samsung even has new competitive games where you can play online because it's paired with the Oculus Store.
Do they have
So the Oculus,
a poker game in VR?
probably.
Yeah, most likely.
The VR, however, though, is like it runs off of your phone's battery, and you can also broadcast too. So you can broadcast and see what you see, or on Facebook. So it doesn't run a cord, it doesn't do anything like that. You just plug your phone up and then it just works. It's got a touchpad on the side of the device too. But being paired with Oculus, they have what's it called? They have like one of the biggest stores because the Oculus Rift is on PC, so we do get a lot of those games too on Samsung. So I'd say Samsung and PlayStation are winning as far as best tech and everything too. Even PlayStation had their new VR headset released. There's a few, it looks the exact same, but it's a few upgrades. The box is completely different for where you plug in your HDMI cord to the TV and to the PlayStation at the same time. It looks more like the PlayStation Pro. It's got like a 3-layer stack instead of a sliding device.
Plus, plus their TVs is nice.
Yeah, Sony's TVs are nice and Samsung's TVs are nice.
Thank you, Spartan. Welcome.
They made a part where you could actually put your earbuds inside your VR headset for PlayStation now.
Really? So that means like, doesn't that mean like you have a better hearing in it? Make it actual reality?
Yeah. Instead of using like big headphones that go over the band, you can actually put little earbuds inside a little band that's around your head. So that's cool. They changed the cord, they made it longer because people were snatching it out of the freaking box when they're moving around. I'm guessing it got in the way. And they put the power button on the VR this time instead of having that little thing on the cord. It still displays the same, so the VR doesn't display in 4K. So at least they didn't change that, so everybody can still see the same. As far as graphic wise, still 1080p. And they lowered the price down for the old VR. They upgraded the Move controllers a little bit. Just one of the buttons looks a little bit different, and the ports at the bottom will match your ports for your PlayStation 4 controller. Compared to what they used to be on PS3, they used to be the big ports.
Spartan, like around $60, $70. I ain't gonna lie, when you buy a PS4, you can make it like how like you can customize like the color schemes of it instead of making it plain black. Like those who pre-order, like the PlayStation, they should have like a little special scheme for it.
And they give out. I try to make all those events because usually if it's something big like that, everybody is gonna pre-order it and get the newest content. So they always give out stuff. I forgot what they gave out.
Yeah, but like sometimes not even that special. Like
it depends. They do stuff for certain games. If there's like a huge launch for it, they'll give out stuff, and then they'll do
that's
stuff
when you
for
feel like you're
phones.
waiting in line. I meant like just console.
You're talking about like a special limited edition.
No, like not limited edition. Like
you talking about like those who pre-order will get like a special edition of the console compared to everybody else.
No, like you should like pre-order it online. And then if you pre-order it online, you can have it like the colors you want on the PlayStation. Like instead of plain black, you can have it like in striped. You can have it like just striped in blue. The whole console red.
Hmm.
So everybody's PS4 is different. Not everyone's the same.
It's kind of like that for what's it called? The Xbox One X. Zephyr Prime. I knew she was
Oh
coming.
yeah, Zephyr Prime's coming out. Yeah.
So hours ago. Let's see, next week. Wow. I don't even have Mirage yet. Mirage or Mirage Prime.
Mirage is not.
Oh,
Mirage is
she
not that
looks
way.
epic. She looks epic.
She does look epic.
Man,
I mean, I'm happy like see it came out and how they did it. I ain't gonna lie.
do they have a trailer for it yet?
No. They should make a devil Warframe.
Zephyr Prime rules the skies as the golden Avana of destruction. Zephyr Prime glyphs show her devotion for golden Avion destruction with ball glyphs. The Tiburon Prime armaments, deadly rifle fire. The Cronin Prime ancient blades perfected in today's combat. And let's see, accessories: the Commodore Prime suit. Take command of this regal operator suit. Oh, you can have an operator prime suit.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
about that.
oh, that's
So
a
you
game
go in
changer.
depth. You actually go look at it. I don't. I'll just look at the new Warframe, like the new Prime,
What are you talking about? It's on your friggin' ship. How can you not look at it?
because I don't stare at it. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, how mad would you guys be if I had like a prime operator suit that only is like you have to buy it to have access to it?
I mean, I'd buy it. I ain't gonna, I would try to buy it. Like only if it's cool looking. I wouldn't be that mad though.
Oh, oh, it is. I'll show you.
I wonder if I can drop 260s in a row. Probably not. Oh, let's go for it. Fuck.
We're not gonna tell Nick about this. We're just gonna watch. When he sees that we have like prime operator suits, he's gonna flip out.
Or you have to buy it.
Yep, it
How
comes with the
much?
Zephyr Prime accessory pack. How much are Prime access packs usually? $60?
I yeah, 60 bucks for no reason. Yeah, for all that I can
And
just
it
farm
usually
for it.
comes with either a Prime ship or anything else. You can't just farm for it because it comes with exclusive stuff when you buy like a 60 plus. You don't farm for anything in that.
I know they actually give you it.
Yeah, they'll give you it, but the suit is exclusive only for those who pre-order it. The Prime, the Tabor Prime armor for your Kavat is exclusive gold armor that it has. The mask for the Kavat, which I don't like.
Yeah, they fucked up there. I'm not even gonna lie.
And then they give you bonus Kavat incubator segment and Kavat starter kit. You can also find relics in game containing the blueprints and parts required to build Zephyr Prime, the Tiburon Prime, and the Cronin Prime. That's all you'll be able to farm for.
You know, Prime Access like if you sell the Warframe, you actually get like around 400 for it for no fucking reason, and it's brand new.
400 what?
400 platinum if you sell it.
Well, yeah, for an access pack, you should be able to get more for it. Only because you're selling something that you paid for already, so they ought to give you like a refund in some type of way, and not with credits. Even though I'm running out of freaking credits. That's the one thing that I need.
The trader had a booster for
Credit
credits.
booster.
Yeah.
I ended up buying the gold earring, not the gold earring. No. I made them gold in their earrings for the operator.
But he bunged them?
You know, I bought them. They look cool. I was changing how my operator looked, and those look like they're worth it because they also project like little. They have like little like holographic things that come out of them, which is pretty cool. So I ended up getting. And then I was looking for a new suit for my operator, and I guess I found it. I guess I will be getting the Zephyr. The Zephyr Prime.
This man really about to waste $60 on a freaking on this. Like, doesn't get the armor, man. That's for the armor.
Hey, it looks worth it.
Watch, they're gonna like. Let's wait, bro. Let's wait. You're gonna be mad that you bought that.
No, because watch, they'll let you show like what it looks like on your operator first before you buy it. You just go to the Prime Access pack on the
Yeah, but
screen.
that's watch. They're gonna make it separate. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but it's gonna be separate. Watch.
They don't do that. They don't separate the packs. Did you see the pack with the Prime, the ship that came out? The Prime version of the regular ship? They never made that separate for everybody else to get.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Remember, alright, remember the first basic ship that we had? And then they had a Prime version of that ship?
No.
When one of the Warframes came out? Okay.
I'm looking at pictures now. I don't remember.
I can't remember which Warframe it came out with. We had a Prime ship. Let's see, the Mirage Prime pack comes with armor and a Sandana for $60. Yep. Oh, the Access pack. My bad. The Access pack is $80 freaking.
80.
Let's see. This one comes with platinum.
How much platinum it gives you?
2,625.
Of course, pay to win. Of course. Come on now.
And then the regular access comes with 1,365. So even if you buy the $60 version, you're getting a 90-day credit booster, a 90-day affinity booster. Wow, that's something. You're getting 1,365 platinum.
Yeah, that man has bowed on me.
And you still get all that. Trying to think what I don't really see much of a difference besides. Oh, it comes with profile icons. Uh, AK Balto Prime, Volage Prime. I think you gotta buy the $80 version just for the freaking weapons and everything else that it comes with. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get the weapons and stuff in the regular $60 one. You just get all the armor for Mirage. I don't know how they're gonna split it up. So you just get the armor for Mirage for 60, and then you get the weapons and Mirage and everything for 80. If the operator comes in the freaking $60 one, then I'll buy it. But if it comes in the $80 one, then I think I don't want to buy it.
There's always two versions of it. There ain't just one. There's always two.
Yeah, I know. And one version comes with just the Warframe and the Warframe armor. And then the other one comes with the other stuff that it said it would come with. Comes with the weapons, the prime weapons that reveal with the Warframe and everything else. Okay. Commodore Prime suit. Take command of the Regal operator suit. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably gonna be like the coldest looking suit in Warframe.
And at least you don't get no special abilities from it.
Warframe is constantly changing. They even changed the way that the operator even plays from when we first had it. So eventually, it probably won't. The suit doesn't change the way you play as the operator, only because you pick what you want to be for the operator first. Even though the operator could be all of the it can be all those powers. You got one as your primary, one as your secondary.
Wow. Okay, whatever. I wonder what's the next frame's gonna be though, to be honest with you. I wonder what's the next Warframe they're coming out with.
Next big update?
Yeah.
Probably need to add something to the clan dojo where people are more interactive in the clan dojo.
At least. Yeah,
You
they
know, if they
should.
made like a huge room to where you could just like jump around in or
Nah,
whatever.
they should do something with this ship, to be honest with you. Like that's boring. That is a small room where we can do nothing in it. Like, come on.
Yeah, you'll be able to do more. Obviously, we haven't gotten that far yet. They left us off in a cliffhanger because of Lotus and where she's
Oh
gone.
yeah.
Once we find her, maybe we can even bring her back to the ship and then she can clear out one of the rooms and then she'll have like an open area for something new. Because if you go back and you look, if you go back and look, the ship still has wires and stuff hanging all down from the door. It's like it's not as cleaned up as it
Yeah.
should be.
I think for the next update, they're just gonna add like more rooms to it, make the ship bigger.
Highly doubt that. They should. I agree that they should make each ship look different inside. It should not have the same layout. But I don't think that they're gonna add more doors to your ship. I think they need to get rid of that stupid infested room, and then the operator doesn't need his whole big room to himself.
You never
He
know, man.
needs
You never know.
he needs to put his little tree and his freaking little desk in a corner.
For your Samsung, like if you,
If I what?
does it crack easily or no?
No. I mean, it has Gorilla Glass, so it shouldn't crack easily at all. But it also depends on what case you have, because I think out of all the phones, I think I might only cracked two of them. One was the S4, that's because my OtterBox freaking broke. My OtterBox cracked, and that broke, and it broke the phone. And then the freaking S6 fell out of its smart case. A little
Those
case that flips open, where if you close the face of the case, it'll turn off. But if you open it, then it'll turn on. And it also has that little window where you can see, where it'll only display in the window too.
Oh, and you
Which that case
fancy.
was cheaply made because it had like just four little corners, and if somebody just like tapped your hand, it would just knock it out of the case. Or if you just got out the car and you had it in your hand, it'd probably fall out the case. So that wasn't the best choice. The one that I had before that, my S3, I had a charging case, and the battery never died. And it was good. I dropped it so many times, never cracked it. I think I dropped my S8 a
The man
few
said he dropped
times.
his S8. What the hell?
I dropped my S8 a few times, and the case that I bought I like. It never cracked. But, um, they're not making this case for the new one, I don't think. I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen some stupid cases, and I'm not buying a whole nother OtterBox that's $60.
So,
Especially not for the plus size, it's probably gonna be more expensive.
so the one actually blew out my, well, it made the whole stream lag, and that's made the whole thing went offline because of the stupid wind. My bad, bro. How much storage does your phone have?
64 gigs,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
have a micro SD. And the new one's also coming with that amount of storage. And as soon as that one comes in the mail, I'll ship the old one back. With the S8, it gets like some really good branded headphones with it. It comes with a the charger's black now instead of white, for the S8. But the headphones, they're like shoestrings. They're like that type of material on the headphone instead of just the little rinky-dink wire that they give you. So even if somehow you manage to break your freaking microphone, Viper, again, you'll still have headphones that actually have a mic in it to use.
Yeah, I might. I'm debating if I should ask my dad to buy it for me. But I'm sure he was gonna say no.
Well, you might want to look at the prices first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Like
the.
I said, go look at the price difference when the S9 drops. As soon as that drops, all the other phones will drop in price, which you're waiting 2 weeks for that to happen.
2 weeks, bro. I don't got 2 weeks, bro. I don't want 2 weeks.
I don't know. I think they said it came out the 16th, but you don't get it shipped. It doesn't ship until 2 weeks from now. So I won't get my new phone. I think it'll be out.
Oh, that's one. It's 22 and one, and everything that's lagged out. That's crazy. All right, so there are 10 cats on a boat. One jumped off. How many are left?
The S8 will definitely
10.
go down in price, but not by that much. I think the S8 was what, close to $1,000. That means you be paying on the contract for a while. Close to $1,000 for a freaking phone. S9 will probably be around the same price. Just like how consoles usually come out and stay around the same price. Unless they're freaking like over expensive or something. But people usually don't want to pay for that. PS3 being
Oh,
200 bucks, nobody paid for that.
my game just froze. That's nice. Alright, I gotta restart my freaking thing. That's stupid.